Let's take a look at Highlander's Ridge, hole 9. Starting out on a slightly elevated tee pad, and there is a drop zone on this hole. You can see it in the top left of the screen. It's 91 feet away. Any drive that goes OB, if you hit move to lie, it'll take you to the drop zone. Doesn't matter if it's off the tee pad or if you're 60 feet from the pin. If you hit move to lie, it's taking you to the drop zone. So know that this is one of those where obviously if you're less than 90 feet from the pin, you probably want to hit rethrow vice move to lie and end up 91 feet away. So also there is a wall, a stone wall at the end of the fairway here, but there's a couple gaps in it that you need to be aware of. One is right here, and another one is right here to the left of the basket as you approach. And the other thing you want to be aware of is these remnants of these stone buildings over here to the right. You just want to just stay out of that area if you can. There's a good chance to go OB if you go over top of this wall. If you get caught up inside either one of these, very likely to have a completely obstructed view, instant par at best, lots of scrambling. So, as always, you want to really try to keep this one on the fairway. And as far as disc go, I think the accurate roll musket is probably optimal. So that's the only one I'm going to throw in this video. There may be some others, but I know the accurate roll works really well. And one strategy in the tougher winds at least is to using the bottom chevron as a pointer here. So it'll crash into this fairway about right here, and that'll slow your speed down and hopefully leave you in this area right around here with about 60-70 feet to the basket. So let's throw a couple here. We're starting out really favorable wind, of course. Nice little gentle breeze out of the right. We're just going to put the chevrons about here and straight back with the musket, and it should crash into this little grass area and check up 57 feet away. So very nice. Now the wind on this hole again can make things really challenging, and it goes up to a 4 wind. And I almost wish it stopped at 3, because a 4 wind can be lots of trouble on this hole. But let's try see what we can do here. Take the accurate roll musket. I'm going to slide to the left, give myself a little more room. I'm going to put the top chevron on this rock right here, and then we're going to pull straight back, and I'm going to hope that the wind carries me more towards the center, or maybe center right of the fairway, and also hope that I crash into this grass so that it slows it down. That's a pretty good result. Now this is elevated too. This is about 10 foot elevation, so you need to take that into account for your throw in, and of course you need to take the wind into account. So yeah, this is one where you think it's a gimme, and then you get a wind like this, and all of a sudden it's not so much of a gimme anymore. Now this is out of the left, so I'm going to use the same aim point, but it does have a headwind component, so it's probably going to come up a little bit short, and it does. Left a bit more distance than I'd like to, but should be doable. So anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Highlander's Ridge, hole 9. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and we'll see you around the valley.